Okay, so Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nuraini Sofia Piti Samsul. My matric number is 1232492. I'm from KMA2 for your subject MBA2013 Islamic Financial Systems. So now I'm going to present my assignment topics, which is Islamic crowdfunding, a solution for modern financing needs. Okay, now we move on to the definition of crowdfunding and the Islamic crowdfunding. So crowdfunding is a fundraising method that involves collecting small contributions from a large number of people, typically through online platforms to support various projects or ventures. Crowdfunding also enables individuals, startups, and organizations to secure financial backing for creative endeavors, business initiatives, charitable causes, and personal needs. For Islamic crowdfunding, it is a specialized form of crowdfunding that operates in accordance with Islamic principles and Sharia law. Islamic crowdfunding focuses on ethical investment practices by promoting risk sharing among investors, prohibiting interest riba, and ensuring that funding projects align with halal permissible activities. It also often includes oversight from a Sharia supervisory board to ensure compliance with Islamic regulations throughout the funding process. So how this crowdfunding works? Okay, it works like the process begins with selecting an appropriate crowdfunding platform that aligns with the project goals, considering factors like audience, fees, and campaign duration. After acceptance on the chosen platform, the campaign creator must craft a compelling pitch that clearly outlines the project's purpose, funding goals, and potential rewards for backers. A successful crowdfunding relies on careful planning, clear communication, and strategic marketing to effectively engage backers throughout the process. So these are the example of the Islamic crowdfunding that we have in Malaysia. The first one is Jom Infak by USIM, and the next one we have Nusa Kapita. The third one is Etis Capital, and the last one is the Wakaf World Social Enterprise. Okay, so now we're going to discuss the issues and the problems that related to the crowdfunding and the Islamic crowdfunding. So the first one, we have the regulatory challenge. The lack of a comprehensive regulatory framework for Islamic crowdfunding is a significant concern. Many jurisdictions do not have specific regulations that address the unique aspects of Islamic finance, leading to inconsistencies in how platforms operate. This absence of regulation can result in investor protection issues and inconsistent Sharia compliance. So the next one, we have the fraud and security risk. Fraud remains a prevalent issue within the crowdfunding sector, including Islamic crowdfunding. The online nature of these platforms makes them susceptible to various forms of deceit, such as scams and imposter and cybersecurity threats. So the last one is the Sharia compliance and governance. Ensuring strict adherence to Sharia principles is fundamental to the legitimacy of Islamic crowdfunding. However, challenges include weak oversight mechanisms and public perception issues. The reasons why these issues happen, we have four. For the first one, we have the lack of comprehensive regulatory framework. Many countries lack specific laws governing Islamic crowdfunding, leading to a patchwork of regulations that can be confusing for platforms and users alike. The next one, we have vulnerability to fraud and cybersecurity risks. The reliance on digital platforms for crowdfunding makes them susceptible to various forms of cybercrime, including scams and identity theft. The third one is a challenge in ensuring Sharia compliance. Different interpretations of what constitutes Sharia compliance can lead to inconsistencies across crowdfunding platforms. This is because of the weak governance structures. And the last one, we have limited awareness and education. There is often a lack of understanding among potential investors and entrepreneurs regarding how Islamic crowdfunding works and its benefits, and also the issues is because of the cultural barriers in a certain country or the certain society. Okay, so now these are the solutions that we may use to solve the problems related to the Islamic crowdfunding issues. So the first one, we have development of clear regulations. Governments and financial regulatory bodies should collaborate with Islamic finance experts to create a standardized regulatory framework specifically for Islamic crowdfunding. This framework should include guidelines on operational standard, Sharia compliance, investor protection, and transparency requirements. So the next one is the licensing and oversight. Implement a licensing system for Islamic crowdfunding platforms to ensure that only reputable entities operate in the market. This licensing process should include rigorous assessments of the platform's business model, governance structure, and Sharia compliance mechanisms. The next one is strengthening Sharia advisory boards. Require all crowdfunding platforms to have qualified Sharia advisory boards composed of experienced scholars who can oversee operations and ensure adherence to Islamic principles. These boards should be empowered to review projects for compliance before they are listed to the platform. The next one is enhancing cybersecurity protocols. Crowdfunding platforms must invest in advanced cybersecurity measures to protect user data and financial transactions. These include encryption technologies, secure payment gateways, and regular security audits. And the last one, we have transparent reporting mechanisms. Mandate platforms to provide clear and regular reports on how funds are utilized, project progress, and adherence to Sharia principle. This transparency will build trust among investors and encourage participation. The conclusion for this topic is Islamic crowdfunding offers an innovative way to meet modern financing needs while adhering to the ethical principles of Islamic finance. It helps individuals and business, especially those underserved by traditional banks, access the capital they need to grow and succeed. The variety of funding models available makes it flexible and suitable for a wide range of projects. However, Islamic crowdfunding faces important challenges, including a lack of clear regulations, which can lead to confusion and inconsistency, vulnerabilities to fraud and security risks due to its online nature, issues with Sharia compliance stemming from different interpretation of Islamic law, and limited awareness among potential investors and entrepreneurs about how it works. To overcome this challenge, it is essential to implement solutions such as establishing clear regulations to protect investors, strengthening governance to ensure compliance with Islamic principles, enhancing education and awareness about crowdfunding, and the last one, improving security measures to guard against fraud. In summary, with the right reforms and support, Islamic crowdfunding can play a significant role in economic development while promoting ethical investment practice. By building trust among investors and entrepreneurs, it has the potential to become an important part of the global financial landscape, fostering sustainable growth and social responsibility. So right now, these are the resources that related to my research for this assignment. So that's all from me. Thank you very much. And thank you, doctor, for giving me a chance to done this research. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you.